Shalom Israel. Call Halal Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakah Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth and who rule well. And a sincere salutations to the house of David. You Akim pushing this truth to the four corners of the earth in all truth and all faith and in all sincereness. Risking and putting your lives on the line daily for the names Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. It's Zakar'Yah coming at you with another lesson. Lord's willing, it be edifying.
Well, we are very excited. We waited for this for so long. It's more than 2 months that we are in lockdown.
אני חושבת שההחלטה לפתוח את המתווה רק לאנשים שהתחסנו, זו החלטה מאוד חכמה. ככה נמגר את התופעה הנוראית הזאת.
Hey there, hope all is well. Wanted to take a quick minute and do a little quick take. Just came across some information. I wanted to pass it along right away and give you something to chew on, because as I've been talking about in these little quick takes over the last couple of weeks, is that there's a time frame of a predetermined script that they're trying to follow towards this whole experience that we're having. And based upon information that was given this past week, it's more details as to the timing of some upcoming event of some kind. Not quite sure, but I'll let you do the deciphering for yourself. But I just basically want to share some information with you real quick. So, former Biden administration or team members, a guy by the name of Andy Slavitt, made a tweet earlier this past week here, and he got a lot of responses to it. And then he replied to one in particular, and I had a chance to go through the entire thread, of which it looks like he replied to one in particular, and that one is the one where it contains information to a certain event or certain revealing of something that is slated for the week before September 11th. And so I'll let you guys do the deciphering. I just want to bring you information here. But one of the things that was talked about in this particular post he put, and of course I'll link it down below so you can see it, but basically he talks about how people are using the fake cards to get by to this date. And then he made a little comical joke about it, saying that do people expect also to get perhaps a fake ventilator? And of course there's all types of people response to that, pro and con. But yet one person, Carolina Humanities is the Twitter name, she responded, we need a way to track the process that isn't on a little handwritten paper card, something that's very hard to falsify. Says you have ideas, contacts, and resources, I bet. Make it happen, Andy. And his response is, hold on for 3.5 weeks and you'll see. And so 3.5 weeks from August 11th, the time this post was made, puts us around the 5th or 6th of September. And so, as I've always said, there's something in the works, not quite sure what it is, but clearly a former Biden administrator to this whole COVID team stuff, he has a predetermined script as to what's coming. So my personal opinion about this is that it's something to do with the announcement of a government recommended, government mandated digital ID vaccine passport type of ordeal. Not sure, but his response was in regards to fake cards going around. And of course they already had the predetermined app, I would assume, already ready to go, and it has a lot to do with the ID.me, which is something that's being used, I believe, in the state of New York. And of course it's going to be rolled out state by state, and it's already ready. But yet 3.5 weeks was a time frame given by this former Biden administrator from his relief team. So I'd imagine That's just one of many, many more to come. But I wanted to put it out there real quick, get your guys' thoughts on it. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. And as stuff come across my radar, I'll definitely pass it on to you guys in these little short formats here, so it gives you more to think about, so that you can't say that you didn't know. That's why I always believe foresight is better than hindsight. And whether it's the ID passport situation or what, who knows? We are already witnessing the nuggets that's being dropped based upon the HR 4980 that one of the community members brought to our attention. And then just yesterday, on a breaking news tweet, the talk of interstate travel needing to be some type of verification for people to travel between states. Now, none of this is lawful, none of this is legal, but as of right now, they've already broken all the rules, throwing out stuff that is just completely crazy at the pace at which it's going. But once again, it's all pre-planned, predetermined on stuff they want to roll out.
2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. And the hopeful elect are not ignorant of Satan's devices, okay? The wicked, all right? Esau, Edom. And as you can see in the first clip that I showed, Israel was one of the first countries, if not the first country, to come out with their version of a health pass called the Green Pass. And it's been about 5 or 6 months. It's been a couple months since they implemented it, and as you can see, the people that didn't go on that date with Vanessa are pretty much become outcasts to society. They can't go to gyms, restaurants, you name it. Okay, they're on the outskirts of society. All right, because they didn't comply. And Israel is the blueprint. Okay, all right, that Esau, Edom, okay, the wicked elite are using, all right, to establish their enterprise, their new world order, this great reset, all right, where everything is digital. Because ultimately, all this is going to lead to a cashless society where the people are chipped and all their money will be stored on their chip, okay? Their money, their medical information, all their identification, all right? And all of this is leading to that. So what's next in America, Babylon the Great, all right, is getting everybody this health pass. That's what's next on the agenda, all right, getting everybody this health pass, because there's a lot of counterfeit Vanessa 19 passes going around, all right, those paper passes, okay, and to eliminate that, to eliminate the threat of those counterfeits, it's going to be much easier for them to mandate that everyone has a digital health pass. So your bottom, you can bet your bottom dollar that that's what's next on the agenda. All right, getting everybody these digital health passes and getting them in their database. And what's crazy, through the spirit, Jake that I work with sent me a text and told me to check my health insurance app, okay? Because, you know, through our company, the health insurance has an app, so you don't need a physical card. You can go and check all your, you know, your information and anything that you need to do in the app. You can do it there. So I checked it, and the first thing I noticed was the notification of the new Vanessa 19 health pass, okay? So this was just added, I want to say about 2 days ago, and there's uh, um, an area, all right, that has all your information, where you can put or let them know whether you know, took the jab or not, and they already have everything set up in that app, and it's strictly for the use of a regular health pass, man. So you can, it tells you it's for you traveling out of the country, going to different events and things of that nature. I'm not going to, go into the actual app itself because I don't want, any, personal information showing. But it went into detail of exactly what it's for and what it's going to be used for. So definitely pretty soon, man. Pretty soon. I wouldn't be surprised, like I said, if they make these digital health passes mandatory. All right. And even the people that have the paper passes, okay, showing that they have already taken their zombie juice shots, are going to have to, somehow put that information into the digital pass. So Esau is really moving, man. He is moving fast, man. Okay, to establish his enterprise. And in his eyes, everything is going according to plan. Okay, so he's really feeling himself right now. All right, so he's getting a little pushback from the people, but he's moving full steam ahead. All right, with his great reset, his new world order. All right, but at the end of the day, this is Job chapter 20 and verse 22, and it reads, "In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him." All right. So in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. All right. And when you look up the definition of straits, it's to be in distress, man. All right. Cause distress, besiege, to suffer distress. All right. So he is going to come very close to setting up his enterprise. All right. And right when he sits down at the table, man, with that, with that full belly, and when you get ready to just unloose the belt buckle and just relax, so you can just let it all out and just be in full enjoyment. All right. That's when Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai is going to crack them clouds, man, and rain on his parade, man. And he's going to vomit all that food up, okay? Because one thing we do know is this is Job chapter 5 and verse 12. And it reads, "He disappointed the devices of the crafty." And who is the he in this precept? Okay, Yahweh, okay? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, all right? "He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise." All right. And at the end of the day, man, Yahweh Shai is going to crack them clouds. And right when Esau Edom thinks that his belly's all nice and full, he gonna get gut checked. All right. And all that food that he thought was going to digest is going to come vomiting it all up. All right. So I just wanted to make this nice, short, and sweet. All right. So, hey, man, keep your head on the swivel. Stay prayed up. Keep doing the work. We almost out of here. All right. Shalom. Wa abad babal.